Okay, so I'm gonna have to answer yes to this question, Natty, for life. Okay, I do not see a reason for me to take anything because basically I'm not going to compete. I don't get paid for it. It's bad for your health, and there are multiple reasons. But I'll make a separate video real soon telling you why you shouldn't use them or why you should. Now, I always say this, like, if I was a Hollywood actor and I get paid a couple millions, then yeah, I'll use it, but not for myself. I mean, there's no need for it. There are other reasons too, like if I use them, I wouldn't feel as satisfied with the results that I have, okay? I wouldn't feel like I've done it all myself, right? Right now I did everything myself, okay? Yeah, I use supplements, I use food to get there, but all the work I put in is my own work. And you can say like, yeah, but if you're on roids, it's still your own work. And yet, I agree with that. You still have to work hard. But they are a magical drug. I mean, I've seen people use it that don't know what the fuck they're doing, and they look better than me in a couple months, okay? Now, obviously, in a couple months later, they look like shit again because like if you use and you come off, you look like shit again. So I'm pretty satisfied with the way I look right now. And I think that in 5 years, I can look way bigger, way better. And I don't have to be like a big blown up guy. I just want to be shredded. I want to look aesthetic. So it's not really my goal, okay? No, like I just told you guys, I'm not gonna do a show. The reason being is I want to focus on my career, okay? I don't want to do stupid things right now that I'll regret later. I'm not saying competing is stupid, but I am saying that if my employee has a job interview with me and he looks me up on Google and he finds me posing in trunks with shredded glutes, then I don't know if he's gonna hire me over some professional dude, okay? Like, let's be realistic here. So I think about my future right now, and right now my mind is telling me not to do it. Now, I'm not saying competing is bad. I would love to compete and I would really love to get in that shape, but it's just not gonna happen. Well, I don't know your body, I don't know you, so I cannot really tell you. But if your traps are tight, it's probably due to bad posture, so you should work on that. I mean, I suggest you go to a physical therapist first. Like, you want to know what's going on before you work them out. But in general, yes, working out your traps can help the stiffness go away. Now, it's a really good question. I love both of them. No homo there, no serious. I love Seid in terms of his physique, proportions, everything, and I love Zeiler in terms of motivation. Okay, for those that don't know Zeiler, he was a cancer patient. I believe he was like 120 pounds after surgery, and he looked like a skeleton, guys. And nowadays, he is an aesthetic monster. He's an aesthetic beast. He got shredded, he got like big, everything. Yeah, I mean, his story is very motivational. So I would have to say, in terms of motivation, Zeiler. In terms of physique, Seid. But Zeiler's physique is amazing as well, guys. Well, I'm guessing you are referring to bodybuilding poses, and that be the vacuum pose of Seid, a legend. Definitely, hands down. My life goal right now is to move to America, to work there, to live there, just to be there, like for real. That is my goal right now. Ever since I went there, like the first time on vacation, I felt like that was the place I needed to go. That was the place I needed to live, where I should have been born. Like, I'm not even kidding. So I got back there, I lived there for half a year. After that time, I was completely sure that is the place I need to live, I need to work, I need to go, like for real. So after I finish my study here, because studying there is too damn expensive, I will go there. That is my goal right now, it's my life goal right now. So it might not seem like a great goal, but it's actually very hard to move to America if you don't have relatives there. If you don't have anything there, like it's really hard. So I'm applying to the green card lottery every year. So I'm hoping I will win that sometime, or I will find an employee there, which is hard, but it's probably possible. But first I'll have to work here and then get a great job and then get hired there. So, but it's pretty hard to get there, guys. And that is pretty much what I'm gonna focus on the next couple of years. Now, obviously, I wanna inspire a lot of people. I wanna help a lot of people, and that's what I'm doing right now. I have already helped a lot of people with my online coaching, and I wanna keep doing that while still going to school, while still learning more about everything, about business. And in the meantime, I'm helping as much people as I can. And I wanna keep doing that until the day I die. Like, I'm serious, guys. This is so nice to see results of people. To have people emailing you like, like, dude, you've completely changed my life. Like, you've changed my physique. I mean, I feel greater right now, and the feeling of that is truly amazing, guys. Well, if your program does not have planned deloads, then you will feel it someday, and it'll include like muscle pains, like your lifts are going down, but then it gets extreme. Your moods are gonna go down. You don't want to go to the gym anymore. You feel like tired all day. I mean, that is when you need a deload. But you want a deload before that. Okay, that's why you want to have planned deloads every 6 to 12 weeks, depending on your body and what you can handle and your volume training. What you do for deload, I always recommend 60% of the sets and 60% of the amount of weight used. Okay, so if you use 100 kg, you use 60 kg. If you do 100 sets, you do 60 sets. Who the fuck would do 100 sets? All right, so you pretty much listed all of the carb sources I eat, but you didn't list pasta. So I eat plenty of pasta too. I like that. My main source are pasta, rice cakes, rice, and oatmeal and cereal. That's pretty much it. And then bananas or some. My actual favorite is the online coach. Hands down, I really like his channel. I also like Physiques of Greatness, Elliot Hulse, Frank Yang, which is, I wouldn't say it's a fitness channel, but I mean, I really like his channel, Frank Yang. Crazy motherfucker. Lately, I really watched Bradley Martin. I really like the guy. He can do a lot of stuff, like jumping out of the water, doing high jumps, and like he is very athletic and still a beast. So I really like his channel too. Those are pretty much my favorites. I watch a lot of other channels, but when this question pops up, people were gonna answer, and somebody said he was a junkie. Don't look up to him. Now, I kind of disagree with that. How I feel about Zyzz. Yes, he used cocaine. Yes, he used steroids. He used a lot of freaking drugs, probably. But does that make him a bad person? I mean, at the end of the day, you got to look at what did he accomplish. And he inspired a whole generation of people who live nowadays. He's probably one of the biggest inspirations in the fitness industries. Like, I'm not even kidding. He inspired a lot of skinny guys to go out there and just go for their goals, make it true. So I wouldn't say he is a junkie. I would say he inspired a lot of people. Now, I also think that he didn't inspire them in a way to use drugs or to use steroids to get big. I think he inspired people in a way that you shouldn't be so serious about life. You should enjoy yourself. You should not really give a fuck about what other people think, right? That's really his mentality in life. Now, he started out as a skinny guy, real skinny, insecure. He got shredded, and he didn't give a fuck about anyone anymore. And I mean, I think it's really amazing how he inspires people with that. Now, it can turn out the wrong way, okay? Don't get me wrong. It can turn out in kids that act like Zyzz on parties and be like flexing all the time. And yeah, that's one bad thing that comes with it. But I think most people that he inspired them in a good way. Like people like me, I think he inspires people to get out of their comfort zone and not really give a shit about what other people think. Do what you love to do and what you believe in. And I think that's a very good mentality for life. Okay? So then again, I think he is stupid because he killed himself at the age of, what is it, 23, 24. So I don't agree with his drug use, but I do agree with his mentality in life. I mean, at the end of the day, I believe that you gotta look at, if you die, how many people did you inspire? How many people did you help in your life? And that could be like people around you, but also people on the whole world. Like Zyzz inspired people in the whole world. And I think that's a great thing. I'm not gonna